I first fell in love with life 2 years ago. A 14-day road trip with two strangers I met on the internet. This crazy idea I'd made up in my head a few months ago had actually come to life. Here we were, stuffing as much as we could in the car before driving from Arizona to Washington. I remember those mornings, all the random side quests, from taking a Polaroid with the mayor of Jackson Hole, starting a chant in Yellowstone, and waking up in the center of the Grand Canyon after thinking we were in the middle of nowhere the night before. Over those 14 days, we traveled to 5 national parks, taking every opportunity we could to get out of our comfort zones. It was crazy to see how after only a few short days, these two people that had previously been living completely separate lives from me somehow started to feel like family. I first fell in love with life and all of its endless possibilities the first time we frolicked in the salt flats of Utah, yelled at the top of our lungs in Zion,
"Where are we at, Brennan? Zion!"
and raced shopping carts in that one Walmart parking lot at 3 a.m. I remember those stressful nights, not knowing where we would sleep, or that time we got lost in Sedona, or when we couldn't agree on where we would go. But somehow, through the help of kind strangers, we always somehow ended up being saved. Whether it was the time people let us stay at their campsite, or Eric, who gave us a private tour of the airport, we were always surprised by people's generosity. But even more so, I fell in love with life and all of its endless possibilities those last few days on the road, looking back at everything we'd done. Although I knew we would all be going our separate ways once this was over, it still amazed me how 3 strangers could get on the radio and on a private jet, all just by asking. If this trip taught me anything, it's that you can do anything. You just have to start. Life is going to move faster than you expect. We only have so many years, so this is your sign to do whatever it is I know you're thinking of deep down, because no amount of money could ever pay for what those 14 days learning and experiencing life out on the road was worth.